Okay, so we bought our tickets over there. Real good social distancing in place. And then you come up here to get on. Yep. And again, social distancing. No pets. There's a place to get food up there. We're gonna scan our tickets here. Something cool, they had us, the gentleman scanned our tickets through a plexiglass divider. Like he had a whole wall of plexiglass in front of him, and we just held our tickets up to it and he scanned them right through that.
There's someone hiking over there.
Here we go.
Well, this one's definitely...
This one feels faster.
Yeah.
And newer.
Smoother.
And smoother.
Yeah, it was very quiet.
More like the Lutzen Mountain Gondola was.
Yeah.
Very efficient services here.
Yeah.
Like they seem very organized.
I like this one more. It's very smooth.
Yeah.
I could tell that the other one was older.
Yeah. Lots of people hauling their bikes. So there must be bike trails up here. There's a second gondola.
Look behind us.
Yeah, I took some footage.
Oh, wow. You can see the whole thing from here.
The mountain coaster, which we want to do, is a mile hike from here, from the top of this, by the other gondola. So I'm trying to decide if we want to hike 2 miles there and back, or if we want to go do the other gondola too. We could do that.
Yeah. Oh, there's a bike trail right there. I think it's a bike trail.
So yeah, there must be some kind of bike trails up here that so many people are hauling their bikes. We did notice a lady was coming around. They had to fill out a waiver if you were taking your bikes up here. I'm not sure.
We have to sign a waiver inside the lodge to use their bikes.
Right.
To...
There are complimentary bikes available for us at the lodge that we can use, which we're going to do tomorrow.
Yeah.
The reason we're not doing it today is because our calves are really sore from hiking at Red Rocks yesterday, because that trail was really steep. This is much steeper than the one at Breckenridge,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
It's definitely more common.
And we're going much higher.
Yeah.
And obviously, as you saw in the ticket prices, this one was way more expensive. Because this is Vail, apparently. I think if I came out here again, I mean, I'm glad we got the opportunity to come and stay in Vail. But the kids have said this feels very adult.
Yeah.
I mean, there are plenty of teens and kids here, but it does feel kind of
More geared towards
adults and fancy. Whereas Breckenridge and Frisco, where we stopped and rode the gondola yesterday, holy man, this is steep.
Yeah.
That was more family friendly.
Wow, you can see the whole mountain.
Yeah,
Oh, jeez.
it's my ears are popping.
Yeah, same.
Look at all the ski trails.
Oh yeah.
Oh, wow.
And so if I was going to recommend one to you over the other, if you're adults, like a couple, I'm not saying you can't bring kids here. I mean, the kids are still having a great time. It's neat.
Yeah.
But if you're a family, you might have a better time with more family-friendly things to do in the Breckenridge, Frisco area, and maybe Copper Mountain, which is between here and there.
Oh, wow.
This is probably definitely the most expensive of the three.
Oh, look at that mountain over there. There's like a kind of over there.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a mine thing.
I think it just like fell.
Oh my
This is
gosh.
so cool.
I'm deaf.
Me too. This is really weird.
I like this one more than the Brecken one,
Yeah.
but it's scary.
Yeah.
It's really high.
We're still going.
And we're still going, and we're going a long way yet.
Not that bad.
My ears are, wow.
Yeah.
The elevation of Vail, the town, the village of Vail, is like 8,000 something.
8,150.
Yeah, but on the way here, we passed over the Vail summit, which was 10,000
Yeah.
something feet. There's people biking.
There aren't as many people in the gondolas here.
No, yeah, the gondolas in Breckenridge were much busier, but that makes sense because those were free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was really connecting different parts of a resort complex. Whereas this one, in the summer, I mean, it called it a scenic ride. They're basically knowing you're just taking it for the scenery. There's not, you know, this isn't taking us to anything. Would only be used, you know, in the winter it would be used for the skiing. And I wonder if those prices are different in the winter when it's used for skiing, because they know people aren't just using it to look at the scenery, they're using it to get to the top of the hills to ski.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Yeah, the top of the mountains.
I can't even see Vail anymore.
Behind us?
Yeah, we can't see it.
Yeah, the top. You see the bridges and stuff.
You see that? See over
Oh
there?
yeah, we went over a ridge.
See over there, Mom? There's like a
Yeah.
thing over there that's broken or like exploded or something.
Are the vents open? Yeah, they are. It's kind of warm. I'm warm. The sun is coming in from the left pretty strong on me.
Do you want to switch?
Yeah, can I? I'm kind of sweating. Ah, thanks. So the biking must be on this dirt
Yeah.
road. And what I started to say is, I don't know if the waiver, because people are bringing their own bikes up here. If it's for, yeah, a lot of these cars are empty. If it's for, that your bike is there's some bikers right there. If your bike is going on the gondola and you're signing the waiver, or if you're signing the waiver for your own safety.
I think it's that.
I think it's for your safety, like this kid.
Well, where is his family?
Yeah.
They're right there. They're right there. Oh. Well.
You know, saying that you understand that this is a mountainous dirt thing.
What is that?
I don't know. It's a
Oh,
sign.
they're making another road on it.
It's a sign. I couldn't quite catch it.
I think they're making another road.
More biking down there. So if you like mountain biking, like true mountain biking, this would be a good place to come, because they've got definite mountain bike trails in the summer.
Oh no, is it the end?
This is the end. And I think we can get lunch up here.
Oh.
You can go higher with the ski lift.
Yeah, with the chairlifts you can keep
Okay.
going up. But we are pretty close to the top. This was a long one.
Yeah.
Look at the view back there.
Oh.
Here we come. It always feels like you're really not gonna stop. Oh my gosh. And then you do. Ooh. Okay, so we just chatted with this gentleman here. He was very helpful. He did explain that the chairlifts, which are here, are only operational in the winter. The only things he said that are operational in the summer are the 2 gondolas. We're gonna hike to the other one, and our tickets are good round trip on both. So we can take the other one back down. And he said the views, I mean, this view is amazing. But he said the view from over there is even more amazing. I don't know what this building is.
I think it's still being built.
Yeah, it looks new. I think those are snow machines.
Yeah, there's snow guns.
Yep.
That's what it said. It said over 400 snow guns.
There's a little cafe here. What time is it?
It is 10:55.
Okay. We're really high.
We're supposed to
Yeah,
pass.
we're over 10,000 feet. This is probably the highest you guys have ever been on your life outside of an airplane. Okay, right on the edge here with the view in the background. Here's the hiking map. Shows where we are. And here's the biking map. So there's lots of options. All the stuff in blue is like attractions, places you can stop. And everything is rated by difficulty. Okay, we just had a little picnic lunch up here. We just used the bathrooms. I gotta say 2 things about this place that make it awesome. Number 1, this music, which is probably gonna make this video get a copyright claim. It's awesome. They're basically playing every song I've ever loved from my college years. It's all like late 80s, early 90s. It's fantastic. My kids think I'm totally weird right now because I'm loving this music. Okay. It's good music, isn't it? It's good music. Okay. Secondly, Ben and I just observed really excellent stuff with the pandemic in the bathrooms. There were people in both bathrooms sanitizing the little door latches, everything that you touch in the bathrooms. And they had the sinks socially distanced. So every other sink was actually turned off.
There's a sign.
Yeah, it had a sign that said the sink is disabled for social distancing. So you literally could not be next to someone washing your hands because that sink literally didn't work. So kudos to whatever this place is, the top of the mountain in Vail, at the top of the Gondola 1. They're doing a really good job. They're doing a really good job with sanitizing and everything over here at the food grab and go place too. So really, really nice job up here. Okay, we started here. We ate lunch up over there. And now we're under the gondola. We just walked under the gondola. And now we're gonna take this trail, fireweed. You can actually take it in a loop, but it goes to the other gondola. And it's supposed to be real pretty. You can see there's a lot of other people too. Okay, so this is the trail. We're trying to be quiet. Ben's up ahead, and it's actually 2 parallel trails. This is the upper. The lower is just, we can almost see it down there. It's nice in here because there's shade, somewhat. We came out of the woods there. There's our family with us that gave us sunscreen for Megan's arms. And this is a currently non-operational chairlift. We've come out of the woods into an open field. There's people biking up ahead of us. I think they're crickets. They're crickets. They're jumping all around my feet. And look at this view. It's hot and far and high and my heart. It's beautiful, but I can't breathe. We made it to the other end. There's a lot of stuff up here, but it looks like a lot of it's closed. There's these 2 ropes courses. The trail we came on was back that way. There's a Nature Discovery Center. There's this big fancy building, I think, to house the gondola machinery. This is the Eagle's Nest. There's all these tables, and there's a little cafe thing back here. All the shaded tables were taken. Looks like that's maybe a bar over there in the tent thing. And there's probably restrooms. And we're gonna rest for a minute and then find out about the ALPINE coaster. Up here, and the views are amazing. But it's definitely quite hazy, which we're guessing is because of the fires. Although we don't smell any smoke or anything. They're not using any of these ropes course things right now. Finally figured out where to buy the coaster tickets, and it's the Forest Flyer. It's up here, but you had to buy the tickets back in that little building where we were sitting in front of before, but I thought it was a food place when all it was the ticket place, but I had never looked inside. See here, it says it right here. Tickets are not sold at the coaster. You have to purchase them over there. I am very out of breath. The kids are doing it. I am not. It was $30 each, and I had to sign a waiver. Okay, so here's the Forest Flyer, and I'm waiting over here so I can film the kids going down. Like that mom and her little one just went down right there. Kids are in line. I see Ben over there. See if you can get him to wave to me. Probably not. And then they get on the coaster right there. And then this gentleman's gonna go here. I kind of wish I was going to, but then I couldn't film them. And I also don't like going down at high speeds. I can't see very well. It's so bright. It's really hard to see my phone screen. But they're to the front of the line, so they're gonna get on next. Megan's waving at me. I think I'll just try to film the whole thing with mine. And then I'm gonna take pictures with the other one. Okay, they're getting on. There they go. They're getting on. Or Megan is anyway. Megan is in her thing. Okay. I'm trying to take pictures with one hand and film with the other. He's explaining it to her, I think. Explaining how to brake and stuff. Yeah, there she goes. Okay. She's trying out the controls. Alright, there she goes. There she goes! Okay, here he goes. Hi, bud. Have fun. Be careful. Okay. I can't see anything. It's so bright up here. I cannot see the screen of my phone at all. I hope I got them. I can get Ben going around that curve. I think I probably missed Megan. Yeah, there goes Ben around the curve. I think that's him. It's so bright. And then I can't see them after that. And then they get like towed up this thing so they don't have to like walk back up. And then this is our view. Okay, these are coming up right now that are getting towed, or the family members of the folks that are standing right here next to me, because she just waved at them. And Megan is probably 4 or 5 back from them. Okay, there's Megan coming back up. Right there. She just waved at me. Okay, so Ben will be behind her. Here comes Ben. Yeah. Okay, Ben is gonna come up. Boy, there must be quite a bit of space between them. I don't know, he hasn't come.
He was pretty far behind me.
Was he going really slow?
I
Okay.
went super fast. I just went.
Did you like it? How was it?
It was epic, but I definitely don't think you would like it.
I would not like it.
No.
Okay. Megan's.
It took us right around the. So you got a great view of all this mountain.
Yeah.
And then it was just a nice long. Oh, there he is. Nice long chill
Wait,
ride.
you go around it again?
No.
Oh, there he is, you mean. Okay.
And then it's just a nice long chill ride up back on the.
Okay. I got Ben going around the loop.
Did you want to film?
Yep, there's Ben. Hold on. Okay, Ben
Film him.
is coming up. If he sees us, we'll try to wave. It's really windy.
It took me a minute to figure out where we were.
Okay, and here's the problem I was just telling Megan.
Okay.
I didn't drop it. It fell. I had the phones here on Megan's jacket, like,
Best not be vlogs.
and
Oh, is that why you were holding Ben's too?
I was holding mine, I was videotaping with mine and taking photos with Ben's, and Megan's was sitting here. And I had it wrapped in the jacket, but the wind blew and it fell.
There is an insect on it.
Just grab it, I'll get it off right away. But I can't reach that far. You might have to get down and like, I'm so sorry.
I don't know if I can reach it.
I know, we might have to ask someone for help. It might just be too far. Can you get it? You got it, you got it. There, you got it. Okay, good job. Sorry. Okay. It seems fine. But grab your jacket because I'm afraid that's going to blow off too.
I want to like sterilize this.
Okay, we're getting on the downward gondola now. The coaster was over there. There's a chairlift. This is the Eagle Bond. All three we've ridden have been different inside. This one has a place to put your bikes. And it seems bigger.
Yeah.
It's got like these corner seats.
And we're inside.
And we're inside a building, yeah.
Here we go.
Here we go. So we were up here on the mountain. How long were we up here? What time is it?
Let me check. Sorry. 1:48. So we've been up here a couple hours.
Oh, it's been like 4.
Yeah.
There's people biking there. Unfortunately, we got very dirty.
Yeah.
And I'm especially sad about Ben's new white shoes. We'll see what we can do with them back at the hotel.
There's a helicopter.
Where's the helicopter?
Like a naval one down there.
Oh, like parked?
Yeah.
It's windy. You hear the wind gusting.
Yeah, it was really windy on the ALPINE coaster. You can see a whole bunch of bike paths.
Yeah, I can see people going on their bikes right here. Bennett was saying he wished he could do the biking down the mountain.
Bennett.
Ben was saying.
He said Bennett was.
So, but he would have liked to do it with his brother, with Andrew. And Andrew's not with us. I'm sure Andrew would love this. I am a little bit sad he didn't get to come with us. These gondolas seem bigger and more like a cube.
Yeah.
They're kind of square. And I don't know exactly, we never saw this station from down below. So here's some people in this gondola with bikes. So I don't know where we're gonna get off.
It looks like they put the bottom wheel in this thing here and then hooked the top wheel.
To the top there.
On the
Yeah, so
handles.
the bike actually sits here vertically. This one's very sunny.
They're really nice inside. Did you enjoy it or whatever?
Did they?
Yeah.
And they gave you good instructions?
Uh-huh.
So here, guys, since I think I lost that footage, tell us again, what'd you think of the gondola, or
The
the
ALPINE coaster.
Alpine coaster, yeah.
It was very fast. It was like basically like a roller coaster, but you were by yourself.
Okay.
When you went full speed, which I'm pretty sure I did at least. Did Ben? Did you go full speed?
Some of the time, most of the time.
Yeah, I just only braked sometimes on the curves, just a couple of them, because it got kind of shaky there.
And you said there was a pretty part that went like over the side of the mountain?
All of these mountains here, you could see them really well. It went right close to the edge.
And you both thought it was fun?
Yes.
They both would have happily done it again, but I am almost positive we had to pay again. Okay, so I don't know where we are. This still looks really cool, but it does not look familiar. So we don't know. We may have to walk a mile back to our hotel because we walked a mile on the trail between the two gondolas up on the mountain. So not really sure. I just want something cool and fruity to drink. And this one's inside too. Here's the stream. Hello everyone. We are back at the hotel now after our what turned out to be basically an all-day adventure. I thought we were just going to ride the gondola up the mountain, ride the Alpine coaster, which I thought was going to be right at the top. The Alpine coaster was right at the top of the gondola, but not the gondola that we took to the top of the mountain. There are two gondolas in Vail. One is very close to our hotel, Gondola 1. And very convenient to our hotel. It takes like 2 minutes to walk there. The other one is all the way like over a mile east. So that's the other gondola, Gondola 19, or what is it called? I don't know. It's called something else. And I put all of those in this video, the going up. So anyway, what we ended up doing was we ended up hiking from the one gondola station to the other gondola station up on the mountain. And the dirt on that trail, it's very dry here, which is probably why they're having the fires, but the dirt on that trail was very light and dusty and totally got all over our shoes, our socks, and our legs. And so when we got back here to the hotel, we had to do some cleaning of our lower extremities and our shoes are wet now, and so I don't know if we're gonna be able to leave again. I might try putting the hair dryer on them, I don't know. And I'm really a little bit nervous that Ben's brand new white shoes are ruined beyond repair. But anyway, so we weren't anticipating that we were going to be doing that. Otherwise, we would have worn our hiking boots. We would have taken our little backpack that we got, and we would have taken our water. Now, we did get that little picnic lunch up there on the one end where we went up. And so we took our water and my Gatorade from that and had that to drink. But I should say the altitude, I think, and the lack of oxygen was definitely starting to affect me and Megan. Ben doesn't seem to be having any trouble at all, do you, bud?
With what?
The altitude. No.
There's ear popping and stuff.
But yeah, the ear popping. But like with breathing, he's not having any trouble at all. But the more we walked, Megan and I were really struggling. And I think that we're all a little bit dehydrated. We're having some trouble getting access to beverages. Our hotel has none. There is a canister of oxygen in here that we can use, and they're going to charge us $20 for it. And there are big bottles of water in here in the room that they're going to charge us an arm and a leg for, which we don't want to use. I'm a little bit frustrated that we left our water bottles in the car, because then the valet took the car and parked it in the garage or wherever, and we don't have access to it. So, I mean, I could have them go get the car, but it's kind of dumb for them to go get the car for me just so I can get the water bottles out. Because you really do not need a car in Vail at all. You can walk all of Vail very easily. It's very pretty. It's very walkable. It's very compact. We really don't need the car while we're here. But okay, after we did that, and then the kids rode the Alpine coaster, and then we took the gondola back down. Where we came down on the other end of the town, it's all the way east in, what's that other village called? I gotta look at the map. Lion's Head Village. And it kind of looks to me like maybe that section is newer. And Lions Head Village is like on the east and Vail Village is on the west. And it's all connected. But where we came down in that gondola earlier this afternoon, we'd never been there before and we didn't recognize it at all. So we just started walking back in the direction of our hotel. But we were very thirsty. We were very tired. We were, our feet hurt. We never did find anything to drink. I wanted to stop and get something cool and fruity like a slushie or something and drink it. Never did see any place that we could get that. But we came across, we were kind of following the creek, which it's Gore Creek. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's Gore Creek. And which is after it's the Gore mountain range, right? Mm-hmm. One of them's the Gore mountain range. When we were up on top at that lookout at the second gondola, you could see the one mountain range in one direction and the other mountain range in the other direction, which was really cool. It was amazing. But we were walking for a while and I came across a free little library. And I stopped to take a picture of it. And there was a little note on it that said, please don't return public library books to the free little library. And then I turned to the left and there was this amazing, really cool building that I thought was a house because there were a lot of homes right along there that were really fantastic homes. But that was the public library. And I'll put a picture in right here so you can see what it looked like.
A mansion.
It was beautiful. It was lovely.
Like a gigantic skyline.
Yeah, I'll put a picture in. So, and then we found a bench right there, like on the public library property, right next to the creek. And the kids just had a really nice time. Like, they wanted to get in the creek, honestly, because they were hot and dirty. But they had a nice time, like, jumping around the rocks and stuff. I just enjoyed sitting and listening to the creek sounds in the shade, and it was a nice little rest. Well, we were still very exhausted and very thirsty after doing that. And we walked a little farther, and we were by the hospital. So if you look at a map and you can see how far the hospital is from our hotel. And then we passed a bus stop. We passed the hospital bus stop, and I stopped and looked and saw that the bus is free. And so we stopped, and the buses come like every 7 minutes, and we'd seen the buses. So we stopped and we waited for the bus. We just stood up and kind of flagged the bus, and he stopped right for us. We got on. You could only get in the back door. They had the whole bus driver's area like completely plexiglassed off from the passengers. And then we rode the bus, and then we like kind of clapped because we're like, this is so much better than walking. And we felt like we were at Disney because it was just like a Disney bus. And we sat all the way at the back like we like to when we say king of the bus. And the bus dropped us off literally almost at the door of our hotel. And so we were like, well, that's nice to know. So we can take that free bus around and not have to walk if we don't want to. I mean, it's still very easily walkable, but when you were as tired as we were and your feet hurt that bad and you're hot and dirty, that was so nice to get that free bus ride. So the bus ride didn't take long at all, and we were back lickety-split to our hotel. So I just wanted to tell you about that so you know that there's another transportation option. If you're staying in Vail, you can use that free bus. I'm assuming it runs all year long in the winter and everything too. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know this probably is going to end up being a longer video. Thank you so much for joining me today for this video. I hope this was helpful to you if you're considering visiting Vail in Colorado. Please be sure to give me a thumbs up down below if you like this video, and please be sure to subscribe. We have lots more great travel content coming. Thank you everyone for watching today. Safe travels.
Safe travels.